The real deal. So what's going on, guys? I'm with Diana, one of my favorite lenders with Movement Mortgage. Just wanted to drop some knowledge about VA loans. So a lot of people, tons of people go through the military, tons of them.
Yes.
And I had heard something about, you might know something about this too, but like there is, of all the people that go through the military, there's only like a tiny percentage of them that utilize the VA loan, which is a benefit to them just for going through the service. My wife was an Army brat. My father-in-law was in the Army. Military
awesome.
throughout my family. You guys have this available to you. Take advantage of it.
Totally. I totally agree. I think a lot of veterans don't know, like, if they qualify, because there are certain stipulations of how many years of good service that you have, if you qualify for a loan. So get in touch with Veterans Affairs to find out. Also, if you send us your DD-214, we can order a certificate of eligibility, and we'll tell us what you qualify for. One of the biggest benefits, in my opinion, to VA is no money down.
No money down.
So it's no money down, and honestly, the lowest rates available. So you can get into, and so, I think what a lot of people misunderstand is, like, the more money you put down, a lot of times the lower your rate is. So you get the benefit of the super low rate and the no money down. So, I mean, it really is like a huge benefit. I just did a refinance on a VA guy, and like very, very low threes is his interest rate.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
no money down.
Right. So just to reiterate what you just said, in case you missed it, there are other options for no money down, but your interest rate's higher.
Right.
True statement?
Yeah. Or you have PMI.
Right.
And so if you have that 30% or greater disability through the VA, also you don't have to pay that funding fee. So, for lots of veterans, it doesn't cost you any money to borrow through Veterans Affairs as well.
Hey, Joelle. Hope you're well. Merry Christmas. Awesome. What else? I know, would the Veterans Affairs give them the information about credit score, minimum credit scores?
Yes. So it's basically like almost like USDA. It's a guarantee. So the VA is guaranteeing. So some lenders may have overlays and say, okay, you have to have this credit score. So just get with your lender. Get with me, and let us pull credit. I mean, really, probably as low. I think we've gone as low as like a 600. So in this specific case, we were about a 600 credit score, and we were actually able to use a large chunk of the seller paid closing costs to pay off debt to qualify him.
Whoa! So
we were able to pay off $4,000 worth of his debt from the seller's money, so that he would qualify for this loan. With a 600 credit score and no money down and no funding fee.
So the realtor, negotiated closing costs to be paid for by the seller.
That's right.
I'm just trying to make sure I understand what you just said. And instead of going towards closing costs, it helped them.
We asked for more.
Okay.
So we asked for more than we needed for actual closing costs, because we knew we needed to pay this off to qualify.
Okay.
So you have a great relationship with your realtor and lender, and so I said, this is how much we need to get this done.
Yes.
Negotiate that. So they went and negotiated that, and we were able to shuck all of this debt off of his credit report so that he would qualify. So he wanted this specific house. Now, he probably could have bought a house for $25,000 less had we not done that, but he wanted this house, and by getting rid of that debt, he could afford this house. He could get what he wanted. We just had to reconfigure and maneuver funds. But with VA, it's the only loan program that you can use somebody else's money to pay off your debt. We've done this for two veterans in this last quarter. And one of them, it was the day before closing, and I said, send me your truck statement. And he was like, for what? Why do you need something else? And I was like, because we've got about $3,000 left over. And if you send me your truck statement, we can actually use that $3,000 and pay it towards the principal of your truck.
How cool.
So he was so happy with that. So he got, 7 months worth of truck payments paid on his behalf because we had leftover money.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's cool.
2020, I am pushing just education, guys. These things are out there, and the more we know, knowledge is power, plain and simple. So thank you so much for dropping some information on us, some knowledge. And if you guys have questions, reach out to Diana or myself, and we'd be happy to help.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye. And this part's always awkward.
I know.